All right, traders, we're back. Check this out. We got the New Zealand versus the US dollar following up on our bullish position. Well, actually, I was here about 3 days ago, right, when price was just approaching the 200 daily moving average, but mostly I would say that 67.28. That was our main obstacle and reason for concern, to be honest. Very strong resistance level. A very important one, and we didn't know whether price is going to be successful breaking out or it might actually fail, and then what we will probably see is another drop, probably a stronger drop than the previous one, just to complete a full move back to the lower section. Now I'm referring to the blue system here, the blue setup, right? Now, we knew that it's less likely because the turnaround that we've seen here, right, that we talked about that move. What a swift, beautiful move where price was already, in the middle of the way to hit that lower section. It suddenly made a U-turn and went straight back and crossed both these key levels. At that point, we felt that that's a strong statement coming from the New Zealand versus the US dollar, meaning it's going to emerge with the higher time frame cycle, which we believe had turned bullish ever since that point here. That was the tipping point, right? The shifting from a downside trend to an upside trend. Anyway, guys, I think we got some good news, right? Because at first we were a little bit concerned. What we seen here a couple of days ago was definitely a reason for concern, because price, after breaking the 200-day moving average, failed to break through 67.28, right, as we feared, and then it started to turn around. Actually, it was a single day which crossed back below the 200-day moving average, and at that point, we were considering pulling out from the bullish position we were having on the New Zealand dollar. It was already having a decent profit on it. And it was we could basically close that position, look for opportunities somewhere else, but we decided to stick around. We decided to carry on with the position. What we did was we took out most of the profit and reduced that position to the very minimum, because we figured out that it's more likely that price will come back up. But I have to say this: if there was going to be one more negative day after that breakdown below the 200. We would definitely pull out completely. Fortunately, guys, price came back, right? It came back with a vengeance because it seems to be breaking above 67.28. I don't want to jump the gun here. Obviously, it closed above that level. Take a look at the close, guys. That was yesterday, 67.32. So we're talking about 4 pips. Now, we know that the daily price action could be noisy, right? Could be extra noisy sometimes. So we can't take this face value, but we do think that's an indication. So guys, at this point, we decided to pull the trigger the second time, right? We've increased the position just according to that breakout. We have a bit of a confirmation actually coming from today. Take a look at today, guys. I'm just closing up, as you can see. Price started the day on the downside, and it started to bounce back up, right? So that's that's a little bit suspicious in a good way, right? Suggesting that the 67.28 is a strong support from this point on. That's exactly what we want to have. That's exactly what we want to see, and that's pretty much the reason we decided to increase the position here, guys. Don't forget, final destination is about 150 pips away. At 68.68, coming from the weekly chart, this is the big picture as far as we're concerned, and we think that price is building up the 4th leg right now as we speak. We're actually at the middle of the way, to be honest, and we think that price will complete the move, right? We'll reach the higher section, probably, well, I'm not sure about that, but it could actually push even further all the way to the previous highs. I'm pretty sure we're not going to try to play out that part. We're going to be pretty satisfied with reaching 68.68 here. I would like to build up a big size position, going forward. I just want to make sure that we've overcame that obstacle, 67.28. So we'll need another day or two of just positive momentum, and for price just to keep, pushing away from that level. All right, guys. Stop loss level still in its original placement, 65.50. Before we make sure that price had broken up, we're gonna leave that stop loss level intact. All right, guys. I'll have to come back and follow up on this one again to keep you posted. See you in the next one.